Hi, 7th grade. Welcome to day 2 of week 3, April 7th. So I'm going to take you through what you're responsible for today. You're going to click on your classwork tab. You're going to go to week 3, day 2. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is a box plot and central tendency activity. Okay, so the directions are here. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the link that's in the Google form. So it's in this form right here. It'll be at the top of the form. You're going to plug in the data provided to generate a box plot. Then you're going to use your box plot to find the minimum, quartile 1, the median, quartile 3, and the maximum. Then, using the same data, you're going to use the second link, which is a central tendency calculator, and examples for what the website and the box plot generator looks like are provided. If you have trouble navigating this, you can also do it without using the link provided, but the link does it for you. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like. So I'm going to click on your form, and you'll see these links here, right? So the first one is for your box plot, and then the second one is for the central tendency questions. So I'm going to scroll down. There's a picture of what your box plot looks like as a reminder of the different pieces. You have your minimum, your lower quartile, your median, your upper quartile, and your maximum. And then this is what it looks like on the website. So we're going to take this data, I'm going to highlight it so that I can copy it. I press Command C, and it copies my data. I'm now going to go to the box plot calculator. I click on that. And see in here, I'm going to delete out this data. And I'm going to put in the one that I just copied. So the way you paste it is you press Command V. And then you'll see your data is there. If you can't do that for whatever reason, just make sure when you put your data in, you separate each number with a comma. Okay? Then you click on box plot, and let me see. Yeah, box plot, let's see. Okay, and that should be our box plot for the data we have here. So, if you click on this arrow next to the box plot, it'll tell you the different information that you need to know. So, like, here's our box plot created for us. Okay, it's a little large, so you can like zoom in, zoom out. Some of the numbers are a little difficult to see, so, but if you get it to a certain zoom, you should be able to see exactly where each piece is. So you go back to your Google form, your box plot's made for you, and the first question is, what is the minimum? So we go to our box plot. The minimum is the furthest number to the left, so our minimum would be 2. So on your form, you would click 2. Okay? It says, what is the lower quartile? So again, I go to my box plot. I know my lower quartile is the left side of the box. So here it would be 15. Okay? And you do that for all the other questions. There's only 3 more. So I did the first 2 for you. So you would then have to find the median, the upper quartile, and the maximum. Again, if you have trouble with this website, you can easily do this by hand. We just wanted to give you another option for a website that actually does all the work for you. Okay, so that's the box plot one. And then down here, you have to use the mean, median, mode, and range calculator. So there's a second link here at the top. Okay, you're going to click on it. Oops. And then see how the numbers are here. So we're going to go back in and collect our data. So I believe that's question, yeah, right here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to highlight my data. Okay, I leave out the brackets because you don't really need them. Press Command C. Go to your calculator. Delete that out. Press Command V to paste. And then you click Calculate. And boom, it does all the calculations for you. So we go back to our form, and it says, what is the mean of the data? So we go to our website. The mean is 23.3 repeating. So I'm going to pick 23.33. Okay? It says, what is the median? Go here, has it for you right there. Okay? So again, if you have trouble with this website for whatever reason, you can do these questions by hand. We just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a break and another option to see a way to calculate these without having to do it by hand. But if that's what you have to do, then it's no problem, okay? So that's that. Then you have a review activity, which is called 2 Truths and a Lie. Who's the imposter? You're going to click on the form, and it's basically going over your vocabulary and what you know is true about that vocabulary. So for example, the first one says, Fred calculated the mean of the data set. So 2 of these are true and 1 of them is a lie. You are looking for the one that is a lie. So it says, he added all the values and divided the number of the values and divided by the number of the values. That's true because that's what the mean is, okay? B, Fred subtracted the low value from the high value in the data. Well, that doesn't sound like mean to me. That sounds like range. So I'm thinking B is my lie, but let's just make sure C is correct. He didn't have to put the values in order in the data set before he calculated. Yeah, that's true, because for mean, it doesn't matter if they're in order or not. You're just adding them up and dividing. So B is my lie, so I click B for my answer choice. Okay? And you're going to do that for the rest of them. 2 of them are going to be true, and you're looking for the one that is not true. Okay? So that's a review for your vocabulary for your test that is tomorrow. And then the last thing is your homework. I'm going to click on that. So this is like a statistics Mad Libs. Okay, if you ever did a Mad Lib, you get a word and you fill in like these blanks and then it makes a riddle at the end. So they're going to give you some information and then it asks you for the mean. So if you wanted, you could still use that link, that central tendency calculator, to just copy the information and it will find those mean, median, modes, and ranges for you. Or you could just do it by hand. You could, for mean, we add up the numbers and then you divide by the amount of numbers. So here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You would divide by 10. Okay, so let's just say your answer was 82, then you would pick E for number 1. So for the first blank, it would be Mrs. Lancer. And the reason why I'm going over that is because at the end of this form, you have to fill in the blanks. So for example, here it says number 1, so you would put Mrs. Lancer here, and then it says was blank. This would be the answer to number 2. Okay, and then you would type your answer here for the end and click submit. All right, so that's your homework for today, and I believe that's it. Okay, so remember you have a test tomorrow. It's on circles and statistics, everything we did in week 1 and week 2. So make sure you're studying and reviewing for that. It's 20 multiple choice questions, so I think you guys will do pretty well on it. And that's it. All right, take care, guys. Stay safe.